Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 752. Yeah, 752. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here live in Southwest Florida in my studio. I'm going to show you a couple of fun things this morning. Let's see. I'm going to need my glasses to turn that off. There we go. All right, let's see who's here. Hi, Lily, Christine, Edna, Joe. Good morning, Grace, Sean, Thea. Hi, Rita. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yes, thank you, Joe. Same to you. Hi, Trisha, Constance, Val. Good morning. I don't wear my glasses when I'm not reading, so I'm always going back and forth between taking them on and off. So looks like I can't read any of this without it. Hi, Christine. And another Christine. Two Christines in a row. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Sharon, Donna, Lily. Good morning. Hi, Sandshell and Jane, Donna. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Create, Share, Inspire podcast. This is episode 752. I'm Kristin Omdahl, and we're here in my studio this morning. Hi, Kathy. I'm wearing two different crochet necklaces this morning. Not that I necessarily would recommend wearing two, but I wanted to make sure that I showed you both and even showed you the contrast between the two. They both are fantastic last minute gifts. I'm wearing the crystal chain necklace kit and pattern with Be So Fine yarn. The kit comes with enough Be So Fine yarn to make the necklace and enough AB finish crystals to make it. It's so cute. Come closer so you can see. Can you see all the crystals in there? It's super, super easy to make. And we have lots of beautiful colors. Very easy to make. And here's a couple of other ones here. And then the other necklace I'm wearing is the Chanel necklace. And this one doesn't have beads. This one incorporates bobble stitches to look like beads on the yarn. So if you wanted to do something without beads, this still looks kind of beady. And this one's in Be So Fine yarn, which is rather delicate. I actually think that this would look good in any weight yarn. I think this would be great in Be So Bold, the number 4 worsted weight yarn. This would be great in Be So Baby yarn, number 3 DK weight yarn. It would be gorgeous in any of the Be So Sporty yarns, Be So Sporty Bling, or Be So Sporty. And this one is shown in Be So Fine yarn in color Harbor Fog. You could also do Be So Fine Bling yarn as well. So lots of options there. Show you that stitch up close. It is a pattern on my website and a video tutorial. And this one you would only need a tidbit of Be So Fine yarn, or you just pay attention to the yardage for any of the other yarns as well. Kimberly has made the Chanel necklace. It is fun and it's super quick too. Oh, you're making the Kelly earrings today. Yay, you know how much I love my Kelly earrings. Let's see, I've probably missed some names as I was talking. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Edna. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Grace. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, they're both super easy to make and fun to wear, easy to wear. Great way to decorate your outfit based on what colors you're wearing. You could make a bunch of both of them, and they make great last minute gifts, obviously, because they don't take long to make. So just wanted to remind you about those and show you them this morning. I'm wearing my oldest and comfiest maxi dress today. I think I bought it for $10 used on eBay, and the cardigan I'm wearing over it as well. It's one of my favorite, I don't know, casual outfits, but the old thing is so old and I love it anyway. Sometimes I like old stuff though, don't you? Aren't there things in your closet that you couldn't dare part with because they're comforting and they're old and you've worn them a million times? Jane's finishing her 3rd Jillian shrug. Wow. Thank you, Lily. Yeah, first of all, bamboo yarn has a shine to it, so that actually is really nice for making with jewelry. But once you add beads in it, or you use the bling yarns with the silver thread in them, it really makes this yarn look like jewelry. Absolutely. Hi, Rennie. Good morning. Yeah, so whether you take the bamboo yarn and add beads, or you use the bling yarn that has the bamboo and the pure silver thread, both ways are really, really fancy. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by a technical issue over here and I can't figure out what's wrong. So Judy's trying to post links for the things that I'm talking about, and it's not letting me. It says the message is held for review and it's not letting me allow it to be seen. That's weird. Oh, Joe, you can still, but Joe, that's because you are a moderator. Can you hit show instead of hide? Will that work? Can you see that that her comments are being held for review? Maybe another, you tried too. Yeah, I can't seem to get them to share either. Yeah, me neither. Let's see, Rinny just finished her 6th Giada shawl. Wow, that's awesome too. Very good. Judy, it's saying you're the video owner. That's the weird thing. So it's saying that me as a moderator can't show your comment as the video owner. So I don't know what that means. So something's wrong with the permissions, I guess. All right, maybe we'll figure it out after the show. I don't know. Hi, Pat. Good morning. All right, so we talked about the jewelry anyway. We'll post links. After the show. We'll put them in the video description and in the comments. Hi, Angela. Good morning. Yeah, great. Yeah, we're all having the same issue. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out after the show. Hi, Kimberly's making the whale tail necklace. The Liz necklace with the whale tail in Be So Fine Gold. That's great. That's one of the patterns from 80 Handmade Gifts, I believe, and it's an individual pattern on my website as well. So a couple of updates I wanted to give you this morning. So first of all, I know I said my goal was to show you new yarn this week by today, but because of my back injury yesterday, I was just a lot slower than I anticipated being, and I just didn't finish in time. So everything's drying, and I'd rather wait till it's dry to show you, because when yarn is damp and wet, it just isn't the same accurate color that it is when it's dry. So I'll show you the yarn on Monday instead and just give it the proper time it needs to dry. So I apologize about that. I did think that it was going to be ready today and it's not, but they're all looking gorgeous. And if possible, I know I'm going to be super busy tomorrow, but if possible, I could try to show them tomorrow instead of Monday. We'll see where the day takes me. I've got a busy day tomorrow, though. I have to turn in my car and figure out some other things while I'm at the dealership. And the dealership is a long event, always has been. Anyway, so that brings me to the next couple things I wanted to talk about. So yesterday, while I was trying to rest and take care of my back, I thought it was a good time to work on drawing for the new bag collection. And I had so much fun. So first I did I went traveling in Google Images and went to different parts of the world that fascinate me that I wish I could travel to, and I gravitated towards Morocco yesterday. And so I was looking at different photos of Morocco, and I ended up finding this one photo of a corner in a town that had a curving staircase in the middle of the corner, a building with a beautiful tiled wall over here, then flower pots on the wall over here, and some mosaic tile work flower beds over here, and the whole scene was in different shades of cobalt blue and dusty purple and light blue, and then the sky was blue, so there were blues and purples and terracottas, and then there was a hot pink bougainvillea vine and tree coming down one of the buildings. So there was just so full of so many lush colors and different textures. And I felt like there were enough components to it that I could probably pull out different patterns to design for a collection that would hopefully be cohesive as well. So I started drawing, and I thought, to be able to draw a bougainvillea print would be so fun, since I have bougainvillea in my backyard too. So I started hand drawing all of the flowers and stuff yesterday. So I hand drew a bunch of things and then put them in the computer and started working on some different patterns, and oh, it was so fun. So between resting my back and then slipping down the rabbit hole of having fun drawing and designing, I think that's why I got so slow at rinsing and drying yarn yesterday. But anyway, it is coming, and we're just a day behind, but we're a day behind on Friday, so that's where it's going to get a little weird again. Let's see. Kimberly was born in Morocco. That's cool. Very nice. I've never been. I've been to the other side of the Mediterranean, but not been there. So also, remember when I reorganized spaces around here? I found one of my old drawing books. This is before I knew how to actually design on the computer, and I would do my entire drawings hand drawn. See this? I don't know, thought maybe one day we could go through all of these and I could show them to you. But I do have a little bit of a tutorial this morning, so I'd rather do that first, and then if there's time we can go through this and I'll show you some of those original prints. So I wanted to show you an idea that I found on Pinterest for decorating gifts, presents that you wrap with yarn. So we're going to start with, let's see, of course, Marlon just woke up. I'm going to show you one of the presents I bought him for Christmas. So I've just got a little box, and so I got him these pants. I'm going to close the door all the way. Okay, so I got him these pants on Amazon. He loves Christmas pajamas and he loves outrageous prints and stuff. And so I found these jogger pants, which he loves. Everybody his age loves jogger pants. And I found these, and I don't know if you know, but he's an incredibly fanatic dinosaur fan, has been his whole life. And so I found these pants that have a T-Rex on them with this beautiful, like, otherworldly view. There's some water, there's some, like, I don't know, space things, I don't know, but then there's these dinosaurs running around. Isn't that so fun? So I know it's not for everybody, but if you have someone like Marlon in your life who likes outrageous pants and like stuff like that, you can find these in my Amazon shop under clothing. So hopefully you can hear me. I'm trying to whisper to get through that. They're so cute and so fun, and I'm telling you, he will wear them all the time because he loves dinosaurs so much. And I think because they're bright and fun, he'll enjoy making his friends laugh too. Let's see. Thank you, Ricola. So I'm going to wrap these in one piece of tissue paper, and then I'm going to wrap the box in a second piece of tissue paper, and then we're going to decorate the box with a little bit of yarn. Now I just was picking colors really quickly this morning, and I picked red and green, which is obviously pretty appropriate theme for Christmas, but if you were wanting to do something that wasn't Christmas themed, or even if you had other ideas, don't forget, I'm using Be So Baby yarn. It comes in 60 colors. I'm just using cherry and clover. There are other shades of green, there are other shades of red, but I also have lots of shades of gold and silver. So gold and silver might be really pretty together too. Or if you were doing this for Hanukkah, you would do different shades of blue or blue and white. Or if you're doing any type of a birthday gift or a different type of a holiday, you could combine any two colors. Or what I'm going to show you could also be done in one color as well. So I'm going to close up the box and just put a little tape on it. It's going to take me a second here to get everything wrapped, but once I do, I'll show you my little yarn decoration. We're going to be hand weaving with yarn and a yarn needle, which I think is going to be fun. All right, so we'll just quickly wrap this. Hopefully one piece is enough. I forgot that I was going to need another piece for wrapping the present inside. I'm not the most proficient present wrapper, but let's see what I can do here. We will tilt this down just a little bit so you can see what I'll be doing in a minute. All right. Now, if you were going to do this with wrapping paper, I would suggest probably doing a very simple print or maybe even a solid color, because I think what's going to be really pretty is showing the texture of the yarns woven together. All right, so it's not the best wrapping job in the world. That's okay. I knew it wouldn't be. So I'm gonna start with red. You can start with any color. Like I said, you could do this in one color or two colors, but I'm going to start by taking one piece of yarn and taping it down to the back of the box, to the bottom side of the box, just like that. And now I'm going to wrap it around the box multiple times. Let's see, let's wrap it. And I'm trying to get the yarn to not overlap. I'll straighten it out in a minute, but what I'm trying to do is, I started high and I'm going low. You could either start low and go high, or start high and go low. Either way, you just want to make sure that the yarn doesn't overlap. We're going to straighten these out and even them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 7's a good, you know, I like my odd numbers. Okay, so I'll cut this yarn now. I could even cut it a little, could cut a little bit more here. And I want to tape the second half of it also to the bottom side of the bag, or bottom side of the box, but I want to get these a little straighter and get them closer together first. Okay, so that's what the bottom of the box looks like. And now the top of the box, we want to straighten these out and try to get them a little bit even. And we'll be able to fuss with this again once we do our second half. But to start with, I wanted to get them somewhat even. So now we're going to work in the other direction. And we'll take our second ball of yarn. And we're going to attach it to the bottom side of the bag. Now, I'm going to wrap it same number of times, but just to get the length, because I'm going to have to cut this one so that I can weave it around the box. Okay, I wrapped one extra time just so I have enough extra. So I wrapped this one 8 times, whereas I wrapped the other side 7 times, just because I want to have a little extra for doing the actual weaving. Okay, so now we'll put the yarn onto the yarn needle and go, okay, so we attached it on the bottom side here. So we're going to come to the front here, and I'm going to go over and under each of these threads to weave through our second color of yarn. I'll try to do that closer on the next one, because the next one, it's important that you do opposite threads every other one as well. So I'll show you, so maybe we can tilt the camera down or something. So see how they're over and under every other thread? We're going to be able to straighten this out when we're done too. Okay, so we'll wrap it around the whole box again. I think this would have looked better with 2 pieces of tissue paper over it, or a thicker wrapping paper. I can see through the box right now, and that's not very cute. But I'm just showing you how you would do this for, I'm really trying to focus just on this technique, not so much the tissue paper. Okay, so we're ready to do the second weaving. And we went under this one and over that one. So now we're going to go in the opposite direction. We're going to go over the first one and under the second one, and then continue in that pattern until we make it across all of the strands. And you're going to start to see the pattern already from this second one. Can you see how that's looking woven now? Okay, and then I'll wrap this around the box again. And we're ready to do the third time now. So now we want to go back to the first one that we did. We're going in opposites. So the first one was to go under, over. The second one we went over, under. So now we're going to go under, over. And then stick with that pattern. I should do that with the camera showing. Okay, so I said, so we're going to do what we did on the first one. The first one was under, over, under, over, under, over, under. And once you pull it through, then it's easy to just, or once you get them through, then it's easy to just pull the whole thing. Okay, we're just going to keep zhuzhing all of them. Looks like we got a little, when we pulled on that one, this one came a little loose. So we're just going to keep zhuzhing them. Okay, you can see how it's looking woven even more now. All right, so I showed you up close. Now I'll just continue doing it, and I want you to be able to see how pretty it's going to look at the end. So now I'll go back to the opposite of what I last did. This one is to go over, under, over, under. Oh, it's looking so cute. I wish that I would have wrapped the present better to begin with, but now I know for the rest of the presents. I'm going to do this theme for all of the presents under the tree, and I'll just do it a better job. I'll do a better job wrapping first, but that's not the point of what I'm showing you this morning. The point of showing this to you is the weaving. Does anybody have any questions? I think there's quite a big side conversation going on, and that's fine, but I just want to make sure there aren't any questions about what I'm doing. Of course I would get a knot in the middle of doing this. And I pulled it, thinking that it was looser than it is. Let's see if I can grab a sharper yarn needle, or even a pin. There's never a bad time to try to undo a knot on camera, right? And what do we talk about? The key is staying calm. I need something sharper than that. Maybe I have a T-pin in here. There we go. Sometimes it requires really getting in there to loosen stuff up, and so a duller yarn needle is not as sharp as, say, a sewing needle or a T-pin, and sometimes that's what it takes, is to really get in there with something. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get it in the amount of time that I need to be able to get it, so I'm going to show you what would happen if this happens to you. We will cut this on the back side, since we've already been cutting and taping down here, right? So we'll just do a second piece, and from the back side it won't be that big of a deal. Okay. I could have kept going on it, but we wouldn't have been able to show the finished project this morning, and I thought that was more important. So we'll come back around here, get our yarn back on the needle. Okay, so we're at, we had 7 strands in the first color, and so what I'd like to do is show you 7 strands in the second color. So let's see if I can get this done. Now, does anybody have any questions? I got distracted from looking again, so I apologize. All right, we're at 5 now. You could also do this offset. If it might be pretty up here in the corner, and we might be able to even still do that while making this. Well, I wouldn't be able to move. Well, no, probably not. You'd have to decide that to start with. I think it'd be pretty to do more than 7 strands of this, actually. I hope that you're seeing how easy it is to do and how quick it is to do, too. But I think a solid color wrapping paper would be best instead of the... Oh, I got my 7. Great. I think a solid color piece of wrapping paper would be prettier than the tissue paper. I just went with what I had at the house to show you this morning. Yes, I don't have wrapping paper yet. I'm just impressed I have presents. Okay, so now I've got the front side done. Now what I would think that you should do is, you know, just kind of zhuzh them around. I think we could have done more than 7 and 7, but isn't that cute? I think it's so cute. And then I would take, then what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to do this on nicer paper. Oh, I grabbed a pen and I lost it already. Anyway, I brought a metallic Sharpie out here to write his name on it. I can't find it. Well, anyway. So, not the greatest tutorial I've ever done. It looks a little wonky, but the part that I really wanted to show you is how to do the weaving of the yarn. The rest of this can be fixed. Better paper, spending a few more minutes wrapping. I did this rushed and I did it with tissue paper in a brown box. Not what you do for a nice present. However, all that aside, this is really fun, super cute, and different. It's something different. I love it. And chances are you have extra yarn from leftover projects at home, so it's a great way to use up leftover yarn that you may not know what to do with it. And don't forget, you could also put flowers on there. You could put little motifs on there. There's all sorts of things that you could add in addition to this. You could make a bow. Also, you could do pom-poms. Pom-poms would be so cute on there as well. But I don't know, I've always been a fan of weaving. I've never done much weaving, but I do love very basic weaving. And so for me, I found it very therapeutic to go over and under in the 2 opposite directions to get that look. I think, yes, the dinosaur pants are in my Amazon shop. They are. You can find them there. So it's amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl, and you can find them in the clothing folder there. I have several folders, including, what do we have there? Crafting stuff, kitchen stuff, and clothing, makeup and beauty, and then I think I have a household folder too. Lots of good stuff in there, but if you think you might like anything that, if you think that you might like, I might have someone that would like these pants. I'm trying to be quiet because I know he just woke up. If you think anybody that you know might like these pants, that's what I got him, the medium, but they came in a lot of sizes. They actually came in a lot of other fun, crazy prints too, but this one's a dinosaur lover, so I thought these might be fun. And we'll have links for everything after the show in the video description and in a pinned comment. So if you can't find anything, email Judy after the show or leave a comment on the video, and we will help you any way we can. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed my little show and tell with the necklaces and my quick little demo for decorating a Christmas present or any gift with yarn and hand weaving. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to do the rest of... Could the metallic pen be in my notebook? Yes, it is. It's in between my notebooks. Yes. Thank you. There it is. So I like to use metallic Sharpies for writing names on here. So this is actually going to be a Santa present for Marlon. We have a tradition of always exchanging pajamas Christmas Eve before opening presents Christmas Day. So this will be his surprise gift Christmas Eve night. All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. Hope you have a great day, a wonderful weekend. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you Monday, same time, same place. Unless I surprise you over the weekend to show you the new yarn colors. Bye-bye.